Where are you going, 177? No! I'm just mad because I chose... Oh my god, the roof rack is gone! What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today we are back in Forza Motorsport 6, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of a spending spree where we're going to go around and buy a bunch of awesome cars. We're going to do some customization, and just in general, spending lots and lots of in-game credits. Now, I was able to get up to, oh gosh, I have just over 8 million credits right now, and I was able to get that due to my involvement in the Forza series, my playing of the Forza series through, the Forza Hub. They give you rewards over time. Now, depending on what you do in the game, depending on how many different Forzas you've played, and I've also gotten some of the in-game credit bonuses, and which were it's funny because the first two were like the grand prize, which I was ridiculously surprised about. But anyway, so first thing we're gonna do is we are going to buy ourselves a hypercar. Now, I haven't decided what hypercar I want yet, but I just know that we're going to buy a hypercar. And I mean, I feel like we could be really obvious and get a Veyron Super Sports, but I already have one. So that kind of puts the Veyron out of the picture. Now, let's see. We could, ooh, the California T. It's not a hypercar, but it's cool to see that car. We could buy a LaFerrari. And I feel like we could actually, let's get our hands on the LaFerrari. And then, you guys might know where we're going from there, because we're getting a LaFerrari. We're basically going to get a LaFerrari, get a P1, and then get a couple of other hypercars and see what we can do with them together. Now, for my LaFerrari, I kind of feel like, I mean, sure, you got your manufacturer colors, but if I'm buying a LaFerrari, I'm getting it in something a lot more unique as far as color goes. And let's see. It's like a dark violet, and I almost wonder, I don't think anyone has spec'd that color for an actual LaFerrari at all. So, actually, you know what? It's a very deep color, and I think it actually looks pretty cool. Let me go ahead and get that in that color, and actually, we're gonna free look. Oh! Oh, yes! Oh, yes, that's gorgeous. That is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And yeah, purple. Why? Well, a couple of reasons. One, because nobody else has done a purple LaFerrari yet, and two, because I actually think the color is kind of cool.
Your 2013 Ferrari LaFerrari.
The only thing is, I don't know, I might want to go a little bit darker with it now that I see it in the light. But yeah, we might go a little bit darker with it now that I see it in the light. But from here, oh yeah, we're going straight to, where is it? Where are you? Come on, come on, come on. There you are, McLaren. Got the 650S Coupe, which we are going to get one of those later on. But we're heading straight to the P1, my friends. Straight to this monstrous beast. Love this thing. Just ripping around circuits in this car is just one of those experiences that you can't really describe, I guess. It's a really, really fun car. Let's actually, though, let's do a semi-gloss. And then, so I guess we can't pick the shade of the semi-gloss here. That's okay, because, wow, that pearlescent, polished well, it's not really pearlescent, but it's polished two-tone looks ridiculously nice. I feel like it's almost similar to, ooh, it's kind of got a little bit of the orange that comes with the P1 originally, but it's got this kind of fading shade of, like a bluish purple in there, too. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous color combo. I'm not even going to try and change it at all. I'm just going to go for it in that color. Now from here,
2013 Mclaren P1.
From this point, I mean, we've got the LaFerrari, we've got the P1. Now I want to start buying some cars that are, I should say, just a little bit more on the, quote-unquote, interesting side. I mean, those cars are very interesting, of course. But, for example, one that's not quite as oftenly used, the Aston Martin 177. And I actually didn't really ever drive this car that much in the previous Forzas, but I definitely wanted to start driving it a little bit more because it's a gorgeous car. It's an absolutely beautiful car, but at the same time, it's very uncommon, and it's not a car that you really would see out on the racetrack that much, if any at all. And by the way, that it's almost like an ice blue. Looks ridiculous on this car. Such a classy color. It's like the classiest hypercar that you can find. I mean, it's very imposing, it's very powerful, and it's very, you know, kind of over the top. But, dude, at the same time, wow. What a car. What a car the 177 is. If I was going to pick one car to drive at the end of this episode, it's definitely going to be that 177. Depending on what we buy, though. Let's see. And like I said, I am going to buy something next that's a little bit... Oh, okay. Ford GT. Ford Raptor. We'll be back for those. We'll be back for those later. Maybe in a later episode, but... The Venom GT... The Venom GT I am going to use, but... We are going to buy it, but we're going to buy it later because... Let's see. Looks like a Jira. Oh, yeah. So many... Just so many amazing cars to buy. But... The Lamborghini Reventon, or Reventon, or however you're supposed to pronounce it. I've always said Reventon, but I know there's a certain proper way to pronounce it, and I've never quite known what that way was. It's just an insane car, though. This thing, I mean, yeah, it's an LP640 with a slightly different engine. I mean, it's the same engine, but slightly different engine mapping, and a gorgeous body. I wouldn't say body kit, but body modifications. But let's see if... I almost feel like you have to get this car in the matte gray. It's almost like you have to. But I do want to see what some of these other colors look like on this thing, because... Once you start playing around with other colors on a car that was originally supposed to only come in one color, then, I mean, I don't know, though. Like, I feel like it's a Reventon, it should be in that matte gray. It just looks so good in that matte gray that it needs to happen. Needs to happen. Quite the collection here, my friends. And just for fun, I think it's at a certain point in this episode, we are going to buy a couple of cars that are a little bit on the cheaper side, just so we can add some other cars to our collection. But really what this episode is all about is building up a good foundation of cars, a good collection of cars, and some cars that I've really wanted to take a look at in this game. Now, let me go all the way back to the end, and we'll come back from the other direction. The 850R! Yes! The S60 Polestar. That thing is a beast, by the way. Let's see. The Scirocco 16 valve. The thing is actually kind of cool. It's different. It's kind of cool. Oh yeah. The Type 2 Deluxe. Yes. This thing is getting engine swapped. Oh my god, this thing is getting engine swapped very, very soon. As a matter of fact, I didn't think it would happen, but something has actually beat my, something overtook the Aston Martin 177 in terms of what I wanted to drive at the end of this episode, and it's this thing. It's this thing. I'm gonna put a ridiculously funky paint job on it, and in fact, oh, I know exactly what I want to do. I know exactly what this thing needs. Yep, a wood paint job. So a wooden VW bus that's just about to get a crazy engine swap. Yes, buy it now. Thank you very much. How many credits have we spent so far? Something like 4 million? 4 million something? In less than the span of 10 minutes? I think that's a pretty good, that's a pretty good run. Now, now it's time to see what we can do with this little beast. Alright, so, oops. Upgrade shop, and head straight to engine swaps. Let's see, 2.5 liter flat 4 turbo, 5.7 V8, or a 3 liter flat 6. Now, I feel like the V8 is very obvious, but the 3 liter flat 6 would be interesting because it's a different kind of platform, although the 5.7, the V8, is going to give us a lot more torque. Now, but the 2.5 liter flat 4 turbo weighs quite a bit less than both of those other engines. So you know what? In the interest of being different, we're going to do the 2.5 liter flat 4 turbo. And then, let's see, drivetrain swap. We could make it all-wheel drive. Let's make it all-wheel drive, just for the fun of it. Oh, dude, this thing is going to be ridiculous now. Now we got to fully build the engine. I'm very curious as to what this thing is going to put out when we're done with it. 51 horsepower. Oh, come on. There we go. Race exhaust bumps us up to 371 horsepower. I wonder what a cam is good. Oh my god, 441 horsepower. Yes. Yes. 458 horsepower. Come on. 490. It's going to be over 600 when all is said and done. I guarantee it. At least I hope. 511 horsepower. Come on. The turbo puts me over that 600 mark that I want. 568. I'm not sure. It may not. That actually might not happen. 584. We'll get close. We'll get close to 600 horsepower. 594. Close enough. 594 horsepower is close enough to say that it's near as makes no difference 600 horsepower. And again, like I said, I'm glad that I was able to go with a different setup other than the V8. I'm sure we could probably make more power out of the V8. Well, I know we could definitely make more power with the V8. But at the same time, I feel like the V8's too obvious. And sure, I may do a V8 build of this thing at some point, but I do feel like doing the V8 would be really, really obvious, and it would be kind of, it wouldn't be as light, and it almost wouldn't retain the character as much. Got race clutch in there. Come on, race trans. We need a race trans in this thing. There's nothing we're going to be able to do with that setup now without a race trans. Come on. Race diff. And now that we've got the race diff installed, let's see. Wheels and tires. This is going to be the fun part. I think we're going to need race tires. Well, actually... No, you know what? You know what? Sport tires. Sport tires, because I like to live dangerously sometimes. 255s on the front. And I'm guessing it's going to be the same. 255s in the rear. And for wheels, this is going to be interesting, choosing wheels for this thing. I'm thinking about almost like a set of these HREs. It's such a weird setup for this van, but I feel like it's almost cool at the same time. Cool enough to say that I'd go for it. Can they get, oh geez, 21s on these? Or on this? Good grief. 18s are big enough. 18s are absolutely big enough. Wow, oh my god, those 21s are way too big. Yeah. No, 18s for sure. But you know what? That actually, in my personal opinion, in my mind, that actually looks kind of cool. And I'm actually good with that. I think we have, I don't know if we have a winner, quote unquote, as far as lap times go, but I do think we have a winner as far as something that's going to be fun to drive. It looks so weird without the front bumper. So weird. Do we have a rear wing? Hey, a little rear wing. A roof rack. Yes. Take the, oh my god, I'm actually gonna take the rear bumper off because I want to see that exhaust. That's brilliant. That is brilliant. Oh, it is so time to test this thing out. It's so time to test this thing out. Alright, let's go race, free play. And at this point, let's see. I do want to change the layout of Rio. We're gonna stick with Rio, but we're gonna stick with Rio. And instead, though, because we've done the mountain circuit with the Supra, I want to do. Let's try out the national circuit. Oh man, oh man. Let's actually. Oh dear God, let's add some drivatars into this. Let's add 23 drivatars into this thing. Oh boy, 4 laps. God. Above average. Start race. I am ridiculously excited right now. This is gonna go either very badly or very well, and I'm okay with either outcome because this thing is gonna be so ridiculous to drive in the first place. Even though we made it 4-wheel drive, I'm still expecting it to spin tires like crazy. Spin tires. But every time I say it's gonna spin tires, at least like 10 people say spin tires gameplay in the comments. So don't worry, spin tires is on the way back, but we are today very much focusing on Forza Motorsport 6. We will be focusing on Forza Motorsport 6 a lot coming soon, but spin tires mods are actually on the way back, and I'm in talks with Spun and Brute to do some more multiplayer soon as well, because I know you guys really enjoy watching that stuff. So we're about to get into the race, and I'm very interested to see what they're putting us up against. Is that Holy crap. That's one of the Volvo race cars, I think. Got a Huracan in front of us. Oh boy. We got our work cut out for us this time around. The wooden 600 horsepower VW bus versus supercars and race cars. This will be interesting. Watch! What? Go, 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 go! Can't drive it like that. I gotta be in the interior view. Oh my god! Oh, it leans! Oh my god, it leans! Wow! I have to drive it from this view. Oh my god, it's gonna roll over! Thing is legit gonna roll over! It's pulling the front end off the ground! Oh my god, the brakes, the brakes, the brakes! That is insane. Okay, if we finish above 10th, I will be very happy and very grateful for that. Oh my god! Woo! Oh, this is scary! 7th place, come on! Oh my god, this is ridiculously scary stuff right now, guys. Braking! We are actually slightly able to follow the driving line, although we are spending a lot of time in this race on 2 wheels. It was kind of grinding up on the wall. Come on! Where are you going, 177? No! I'm just mad because I chose... Oh my god, the roof rack is gone! Braking hard. Excuse me, Volvo race car. Jeez. Every time you turn a corner in this thing, it is about to go over. That's not gonna end well. Well, we bounced off of that one. Let's get a little bit of a rewind going on because that's not gonna go well. Wow. To make any sort of turn in this thing, I almost said in this car, but it's not a car, it's a van. And you have to set it up in advance because just a little bit of turn like that sends you right onto 2 wheels. Slowing down, slowing down, slowing down. Powering out of the corner. No! No, what are you doing? Use the all-wheel drive to pull it back into the straight line. Keep it going, keep it going. Remember, like I said, as long as we can stay above 10th place. The wall is our friend right now. Excuse me. Murcielago SV. Out of the way. Technically, I'm made by the same company that you are. It's going on 2 wheels again. Oh, no. No, you don't. Not today, S7. I am at least keeping 9th place here. Come on. Need to get past that Volvo race car. Dude is like my nemesis in this race. Come on, then. Braking. Braking. Ooh, high EB110. That was a little bit of a dirty pass. But... Alright, let's keep it going. We are almost there. If we can get this thing in the top 5, I will be thoroughly impressed. Pulling it around the corner. Yes! No! Oh, we got slowed down by the wall. Come on! Move! Move! Ah! Come on! This thing is not happy with me right now. Not happy with me at all. We're gonna have to rewind it back a little bit. God, it's almost like it's gonna go over every second. It acts like it's gonna turn over. Braking. Really hard. It's like it understeers, and then you go to correct that understeer with power, and it goes up on 2 wheels again. Braking, braking. Ooh, it's kind of going from side to side now. Can't keep it. Wow, okay. No, I didn't want to. Dang it. I was actually happy with that corner, and then... Alright, braking hard, and now power out. Here we go. Oh dear. Gonna have to be quite careful. Or not. I was gonna use that wall as a bit of a bumper, but it didn't really work. The first one it did. Second one, there's no way. Alright, turn. Using the e-brake and the all-wheel drive to our advantage, getting the thing a bit sideways and powering out. got 4 laps, remember, so we should be able to... Actually, I don't know if we can win, but tell you what, from this point on, no more rewinds. No more rewinds from this point forward. We had our rewinds, we used them, we had our chance, but now we have no more room to use them. Which means I may start racing just a little bit dirty with this thing now, because I might have to. Braking. Oh dear God. No more rewinds, remember, so stay in the power. It blows all 4 tires off through 2nd gear, which is actually pretty ridiculous when you think about it. Come on. Oh yeah, see ya, Mr. Volvo. Oh! Yes! Yes! Hippie bus for victory, come on! Victory against supercars. Wow, I'm actually getting the technique down of kind of power sliding this thing now. That might improve our lap time just a little bit. It's starting to go over again. Whoa! Alright, braking. Pulling the e-brake. Power sliding, yes! Yes, I'm starting to get the technique down now. I know what I gotta do. This thing, you need to power slide it. You need to use the e-brake. And then use the all-wheel drive to pull you back out. Yes! It works! We might actually have a chance. Oh, crap. Oh, dear. Ow. We might not have a chance. Alright, Van, come on. You've got this. Come on, you've got this. Maybe you don't have this. If you guys only could feel how ridiculously hard this thing is to control right now, it is absolutely insane. And if it's rolling this much on the race suspension, imagine what this thing would do on the stock suspension with this much power. Oh, come on! God, it doesn't want to go! Braking real hard. Oh, dear. Hi. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks, buddy. I mean, you even turn this thing from side to side, and it upsets the balance of it so bad. Well, trying to use the e-brake to our advantage. We kinda did. Oh, and then we kinda really didn't. Alright, we're gonna go all Ken Block on this thing now. Come on! Oh, we kinda did. I mean, it sort of worked. Didn't really. We lost a place because of it. Remember, the original challenge was to finish in the top 10, so we're still up there. But, just for me, I want to finish in the top 5. Which means we just gotta pass that freaking Volvo. Getting sloppy now. Come on. Enough with the getting sloppy. No! No! Okay, maybe the top 5 is out of the question at this point, but we gotta stay in the top 10. We gotta stay in the top 10, people. We've got this. Braking real hard. You gotta slow down so much to get around these corners without tipping the... No! 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 8th, 9th. No! Oh, yes. There's been an accident, and it was good because it allowed us to get back into the top 10. Turn. Oh my god, it's on 2 wheels again. Alright, now, power to the finish. Come on. It legitimately picks the front end up. Not enough to call it a wheelie, but enough to make it not handle very well. And across the line. Backwards and sideways in a cloud of smoke. That's the best way to cross the line, I'm pretty sure. But, if you guys enjoyed this this challenge, this hilarious little challenge, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I had a really fun time actually using this van. And so if you guys enjoyed, then don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. And I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.